Hello, everyone. Welcome back to another episode of LMScast. My name is Joshua Millage, and I'm joined today with Christopher Badgett. And today we're talking about step 2 in our Ultimate Course Creation Framework series, which is the magical education intersection. And that is a really fun way of saying market research. But the magical education intersection is the intersection point between what you can teach and what your students want to learn. It's right in the middle of there. So it's out of all the things that you know around, say, basket weaving, what are the things that your students would pay you to learn? So I think all of us have an area of expertise, but out of that, there's certain things that we know that are more valuable than others. And that's where the magical education intersection is. We need to find that so we focus on those things when we go to build our course. So that's the high level about what we're talking about today. And Chris, do you have anything to add around this?
Yeah, I would just say this is such an important piece, and we've used this before. I'm going to take you slightly out of online education, but with software, with our WordPress LMS plugin, LifterLMS, we pulled our resources together, our experience, our skills, our talents, what we were passionate about, and we had a market of people who were interested in web applications, WordPress development, developers wanting to develop further, and membership sites, people, e-commerce, all these things. So we combined all that. We found this magical intersection for Lifter LMS, and that if we hadn't have taken the time to do the research of like, what's the demand, what's the industry looking for, where's the opportunity, what assumptions are we making, what skills and passions do we have as a team, Lifter LMS would have never been created, or it would have been created in the wrong way or been slightly off.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. Absolutely. Yeah. And a lot of people don't go out into the world and actually look at market trends. So they build a company where there's no market at all, and it's such a good idea, though. I thought everyone would want it. It's like, it's not that easy, man.
Yeah.
You can fight economics, but they're like the law of gravity. They're always going to win. Supply and demand. Like it's just part of this world that we live in. So I want to talk a little bit about how to find this magical intersection point. I talk about 2 in the Ultimate Course Creation Framework. And quick caveat: if you haven't enrolled in that, you can go enroll in that free. It's a 5-part email mini course at lifterlms.com/course clinic, or you can just text us the word course clinic, one word, to 33444, and we'll send you lesson 1 on rapid enrollment. But we're in step 2 today, just talking about it at a high level. And again, it starts with market research. So I think of it like a funnel. So we want to start at the top looking at market trends. What is market trends? Well, you can look at market trends by literally looking at things that are trending and seeing if there's anything that that kind of matches what you want to teach. So places you can do that are alltop.com. You can go and look at trending things on Twitter or trending hashtags. You can do the same in Facebook. You can use a tool called BuzzSumo to see what articles. You can type in blogs that are in your space and see what articles are being shared the most. You can kind of pick up what are people interested in, where's demand at there. You can do a bunch of things. You can go through and start to look at Reddit, look at the top Reddits and various subreddits that are relevant to you. There's a lot you can do, but I think you start there. That's super macro, and you sit in that place for a while and start to gather some hypotheses around what people might want. And then as you move down and down and down, there's more interaction to have with people. So again, this step really builds on the previous step in the rapid enrollment process, where we have a group of 100 people that we've curated and we've brought together who are potentially interested in what we have to teach or what our subject matter expertise is. The 2 things that I talk about in the course, so I'm not going to really dive into them today because you can go get that information in the Ultimate Course Creation Framework, is informational interviews and surveys. So as you move down the funnel, surveys kind of sit in the middle, and there's a lot of great ways to do surveys. There's surveys that are more quantitative versus qualitative. I think using both of them. So using a point system to rank certain categories of things you can teach is equally as important as getting qualitative, like, this is what I struggle with when it comes to learning about sled dogs or something.
Right.
Like,
Yeah.
so you want to have both. And then the creme de la creme after you have all of that is really getting in front of people, setting up Skype conversations and doing informational interviews with people to really find where their pain lies in the course that you could create for them. What is it if I'm teaching, internet marketing, or if I'm teaching, let's just say more specifically, Facebook ads. Like, what is it about Facebook ads that people can't understand? And I might find that actually they conceptually understand Facebook ads. It has nothing to do with Facebook ads per se. What they really struggle with is being productive when creating Facebook ads. So it's like, I know all of that, but I would have taught someone how to build a Facebook ad, and everyone I'm talking to goes, well, I already get that, and all that information's out there, but I don't know how to be productive. I don't know how to set up 1,000 ads in an afternoon using various tools like Ad Espresso or the Power Editor. So teach me how to do that, Oh, okay. Well, I just saved a bunch of time and pain developing a course. Yeah, developing a course that people were like, when I could just make a different course on productivity around Facebook ads and completely crush it. And I've actually found a new market in the market of paid, in the market of internet marketing, Facebook ads. Now we have Facebook ad productivity. Okay, this is interesting to me, because this is what they call blue ocean. There might not be a lot of players there, which lends a lot of opportunities for joint ventures, and on and on and on and on and on. So again, think you want to start at the top, looking at the market as a whole, and then you want to move down until you're having conversations with people. And I think that, again, this is a step that's really built on the first step. You got to have people to talk to at some point, so it's really important to get that interest list together. And again, this is also a step that people will want to avoid because it involves getting in front of other people. And a lot of people just want to hide behind their computers and stick to this belief that they can just put things out there and life will change. In reality, it's just not how it works. So, yeah, that's a little bit of the 30,000 foot level on what's going on here.
Cool. Well, I'm just going to throw out a couple of other trend spotting tips. One great place to look is on Amazon, and you can look at books that are trending. You can read the comments. It's not the same as talking to somebody in person, but if you find, like, let's say you're in the healthy living vegan niche, if you find a vegan cookbook that's really popular and read those comments, there's a depth of market research knowledge in there.
It's huge.
Another great place to look is YouTube, what's trending, and then look at the conversations like, whoa, this video has 7 million views since yesterday and like 7,000 comments. Why? And this is in my niche. Like, why is this such a hot topic? Mm-hmm. So there's just so many tools that you can use to help effectively, especially at the top of the funnel, find out like what's trending, what am I excited about, and what are people saying out there.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, that wraps it up for today's episode. So go do your market research and find that magical education intersection. And again, if you haven't already joined us in the Ultimate Course Creation Framework, it's a free 5-part course. Just head over to LifterLMS.com/course clinic, or just text us the word course clinic, one word, to 33444, and we'll get you enrolled. All right, we'll talk to you next week with another episode in this Ultimate Course Creation Framework series. Talk to you then.